Hey guys, we got another one of Slenderman's Grappling Breakdowns. Posted a couple of these now where I've been catching people in submissions and doing some criticizing. So for propriety's sake, I want to do one where you can see it doesn't always go my way. We're going to feature Darrell here, a formidable human to start with, but definitely also one of my best students. This was taken a while ago. But we're going to get started here. I like to kind of look for arm drags from these starting positions like this. Darrell is really good with head control, so he's going to grab my head and start tilting me over. Didn't address my post though, so I was able to post and reset my hips back into guard. I actually got control of his wrist, and I'm thinking triangle, but look at this. He was thinking the same thing. I block his bottom leg, set into the half guard. So let's look at that. Got control of his wrist. I'm thinking triangle, but I'm being lazy with it. So he posts and actually tries to jump up and triangle me, and I feel it block that bottom leg that would have came up. He's smiling about it. He knew he almost got it. Anyway, we settle into half guard here. We kind of have a funny moment here too where he's pretty convinced that he's getting a rubber guard going, and I'm trying to tell him it's not happening, that he's in half guard. But anyway, we both kind of laugh about it. And he's got a strong enough grip where I do have to reach back and address it. But you can see once I do here, I just kind of easily pass. There we go. And now I'm starting to think crucifix type position. But you'll notice right away, I do not flatten him. You see, he's got that head grip, and I'm just letting him use it. I should be using it against him, but I'm letting him stay kind of on his side. And we can see he's kind of got me in a honeymoon grip now. And it allows him to pendulum his hips, retreat his hips back, and then knock me straight over for a sweep. So let's look at that particular. And this is what we're going to talk about. You have to flatten out your opponent when you're on top. If they can stay on their side, they're going to give you trouble. I should be driving into that head control he's got right now to flatten that shoulder to the ground, get him flat. This is as far as I get. He kind of resists back. He gets a hook on my leg. And we can watch and see how he just progressively builds his base up, kind of does a sit-up after doing a really good pendulum with his legs. He's just kind of scooping me up. He's getting under my base. I've no longer got control of him because I didn't pin him flat to the ground. So he comes up, he retreats his hip back enough where he's able to drive back into me and get the sweep. Now I realize that he's scooping my leg, and I've got a leg that can come around, so I'm already starting to attack as I'm being sweeped. I'm trying to drive my wedge through the inside to get it to the outside and start a triangle. Darrell is really naturally good. From the start, he's been this good at blocking my hip movement with his elbows. He's always been adept at it, and he's doing it here. Right now, he has, in fact, recognized it as a triangle threat, too, so we're kind of laughing about it a little bit. I go over and I try to address that elbow that's blocking me directly. He stacks up, so I throw up an arm bar, but there's a lot of mistakes there, so it breaks down pretty quick. And it gets free. I try to turn back into guard, and then he comes on top. And he does the right thing, flattens me out, pins both my shoulders to the mat. So I've noticed a glaring hole in my game that I may not still have corrected to this day, and it provides a good example of what I'm talking about being flat. You can see here as he's starting to come on top, I get my leg in between his where I should be able to get half guard. And as we settle, you can see here, I'm on my side. I'm not in a great position, but I'm also not in a terribly in trouble position either. My arms are inside, they're not extended and being threatened, and I'm on my side with my shoulder kind of acting as a frame and keeping him from cross-facing me hard and flattening me out. But as I roll back in to get the half guard locked in, that's what turns me flat, opens me up, and lets him come down and really bear his weight into me and pin me down and stifle my movement. So I needed to do a little bridge first and then shrimp my hips out from underneath him before I turn back into the half guard hooks. Also from there, I really just needed to focus on, once I was stuck, getting a single butterfly hook from that half guard and working with that. I would have had a lot more success. Hindsight is 20/20, right? Anyway, he's settled me down, got me flat. I'm in trouble. He's really good with an Ezekiel as well, which is he's already starting to hunt. I try to pull his hips off me and kind of get a sweep back. He's got a really good base, and he has locked in the Ezekiel here. It's on my chin. There's not actually a choke here, but it's he can pop your head with these things. He does something really cool though. He actually bails on it and goes for something else, which is really cool mentality to have when you're grappling. If you feel like you've settled into something and you've got as far as you can go, moving on, regardless of whether it's a submission or not, is a really cool mindset. He's also got a really good guillotine, which he's starting to hunt here, and he floats freely back and forth between it and a Darce, which he does well here. And I'm stuck. I've made too many mistakes here. His squeeze is phenomenal, so I tap. In summary, guys, flatten Uke out. Get both his shoulders to the ground. If he wraps your head around with that headlock kind of grip, make him pay for it. Post your head to the ground. Make that arm yours. When we're on the bottom, don't be flat. Get on your side if you have to turn back into your Uke to get your legs involved. Make sure you bridge and shrimp out from underneath him first before you do so. And respect that head control. What you ideally want as that arm is coming in to get around your head, that's when you catch it early and frame it out. And that's really going to open up your game and keep you mobile and getting your guard back on the ground. Hope this helped, guys. Slenderman out.